ETFs versus mutual funds. This is where Dave Ramsey is wrong, and this is where he comes off as selling something. Okay, so it's obvious that Dave Ramsey recommends mutual funds. He works with mutual funds. He probably gets a kickback, I don't know. But he is absolutely wrong in recommending mutual funds over ETFs. Let me repeat that. Dave Ramsey is absolutely wrong when it comes to recommending mutual funds over ETFs. He is wrong when it comes to promoting mutual funds versus ETFs, good growth mutual funds. Man, fuck you, Dave Ramsey. Okay, listen. There are expense fees when it comes to mutual funds. There are heavy ass expense fees, and over time those expense fees compound and add up. There's a great book, A Random Walk Down Wall Street, and it explains all of this. ETFs are the greatest investment tool because there are no expense fees compared to mutual fund fees. Of course, there is a small, tiny fraction expense fee when it comes to ETFs, Vanguard ETFs. Stick to Vanguard ETFs, okay? VOO, V-O-O, it represents the S&P 500 index. It tries to mimic exactly what the S&P 500 index is doing with a small, tiny expense fee. It's like 1% of 1%. Do you understand how minuscule that is compared to an actual mutual fund that charges 1%? The fees are astronomical in the long run. Think about it like a ship, okay? If a ship traveling across the Atlantic deviates even 1 millimeter, over time that 1 millimeter is God knows how much, okay? It's off course. The vast space that it covered, just deviating 1 millimeter over time, is tremendous. And that's exactly what it's like with mutual funds, okay? Mutual funds, that tiny expense fee over time compounds, adds up, whatever you want to say, whatever fancy word you want to use, it's going to end up costing you thousands, if not millions of dollars. ETFs are so much better as an investment tool compared to any mutual fund out there. Remember that. Dave Ramsey, the one thing that we must know about Dave Ramsey, okay, is he is also a salesman, and he is a multi-millionaire, okay? So he has good points when it comes to saving money. Obviously, no one's gonna deny that. No one's gonna deny save money. No one's gonna deny that. But sooner or later, he too is a salesman. He too is making money. Everything that he says obviously is going to have to generate him some income, some viewership. He has to be a radio personality in order to sell. So he's obviously linked up with mutual funds. He's obviously selling mutual funds. Dave Ramsey is a salesman in the same way that Grant Cardone is a salesman. All right? They just go about it different ways. Now, when it comes to mutual funds versus ETFs, ETFs are the only way to invest and not worry. If you invest in a single company, there's risk. The list of stocks that have gone bust, the list of companies that have gone bust, single companies, Enron, JCPenney, Lehman Brothers, Bear Stearns, the list is endless, okay? ETFs will allow you to diversify with a low expense fee. I think they have 500 companies in VOO. There's so, I would say plethora, but I don't want to use stupid words and fancy words. There's a whole bunch of stocks inside of one ETF without the heavy fee that mutual funds charge, okay? Stick to Vanguard ETFs. John Bogle is a legend in the game. He's the one that created the first index. Learn everything you can about John Bogle. He by far is the person to listen to when it comes to investing, okay? When it comes to saving money, listen to Dave Ramsey, okay? I listen to him. He's entertaining. He's right. Saving money is a good thing. But when it comes to investing, he is so fucking wrong. He is so fucking wrong when it comes to mutual funds versus ETFs, which is better over the long run. Are you insane to even say mutual funds can compare to ETFs? Oh man. Fuck you, Dave Ramsey.